Mallory, I am having such a hard time with this new charge nurse position. It seems like everybody is just so diverse and nobody is like me.
Tell me how that makes you feel.
I'm just getting really overwhelmed. The morale is low. Nobody wants to help with the projects. The unit is just not flowing like I thought it would.
What do you think some of the solutions to this problem are, and how can we fix this?
Well, I guess I could try to see what everybody's strengths are and then try to organize them better instead of focusing on everybody's weaknesses.
Okay, this issue is what we experience with workforce diversity. People are different in ages and gender and ethnicity. Managing all these issues will help you to be more efficient.
I know that mostly it's my attitude and that working with lots of people is going to have we're going to have a big diverse workforce. I know that it's going to be pretty challenging, so I guess it would be easier if people were just like me. That would be better.
Well, but then our unit would be one-minded and not open. Each person brings a great deal of experience and ideas to our team. You just have to be able to overcome the negative aspects.
Yes, I understand. When I support other people's ideas, they feel empowered, which leads to a higher morale.
Diversity of thought is extremely important for us to continue having high performance levels.
I guess we all have a tendency to lead towards ethnocentrism, where everything is just our way and it's better that way.
Come in.
Hi, Valerie.
Hi.
Listen, I had some concerns about this peer interview that we did for this position that we have open as a receptionist. And I was kind of concerned because I really felt that she was not judged properly according to the criteria that we needed to hire her.
What do you think went on? What happened?
Well, we asked the questions, but as she exited the room, some of the co-workers were addressing issues about that they felt that she was too overweight and that she had children and they didn't feel like she was going to get, sitters so she could leave the children there. And then they also addressed the fact that her attire was not appropriate for a reception job. So that really kind of concerned me some.
Okay, so you're concerned because she was well qualified, but these different issues that didn't deal with her job, those were the things that were being discussed?
Yes, ma'am. But she also, at the beginning of the interview, she did say that she had been out running around with her children, which led to the reason that she was dressed the way she was. And also I noticed that she had a tattoo on one of her ankles, and people kind of frowned upon that, which I really felt that it was very, very unfair.
Okay. Well, what do you think we need to do about this?
I really feel that we should reschedule her for another peer interview and just kind of tell her, these are our expectations of you. We'd like to peer you again and just take it from there.
Okay. I think that's a good idea.
Come in.
Hi, Mandy.
Hello.
I just had some concerns about one of our nurses, Zainab. I just feel like she's taking extra breaks, and I know it's during her Ramadan, but she's taking a lot of extra breaks for prayer.
Yeah, I understand that you're concerned with that because it does leave a lot of time out of the unit. But she is Muslim and we have to be respectful of her religion and her beliefs and her practices. Maybe there's some way you could talk to her about that.
I understand, and I do respect her religion, and I want her to be able to practice in the way that she does with her prayers. I get that, but maybe I should talk to her. Maybe that she needs to be more prepared because she knows the times that she's going to have to pray. Maybe she can be more prepared and get her work done so it doesn't leave us with her work to do on top of our own.
Yeah, I think that's understandable.
Hi, Cynthia. I came in to talk to you. I just want to ask you a few questions about moving up in leadership. Eventually, I would like to move up into the management role, but I feel that because I'm a woman and women and minorities have a harder time moving up, so I was just wondering what you had to say about that, especially if I was going up against a man.
Well, Lacey, I understand your frustration, and I appreciate the fact that you're wanting to move up the leadership chain. I think what you're talking about is it's a phenomenon called the glass ceiling. It's an invisible barrier that separates women and minorities from taking top leadership roles. Whether that's a true barrier or not, it occurs. And today's women are obviously fighting to get those managerial roles, those leadership roles, presidents of companies in higher positions, and we're breaking those barriers. But I think you are already exhibiting some of those qualities of a true leader, and I think if you keep working at it, keep chipping away at it, you're going to chip away at those barriers, and you're eventually going to end up in that role. So just don't give up.
Okay, thank you. I also have one more issue I would like to ask you about. I don't know if you've heard of the opportunity gap. This is when minorities are unable to attain higher positions due to lack of education, and I just feel like this is not fair, and was wondering if, what we could do about it.
Well, you're right. It's not fair, but I do feel that there are lots of companies, including our own, that are having programs that are built towards and impact minorities. There's different scholarships, educational opportunities just for minorities. So I think you need to pursue those, and I'll do what I can to help you and give you the resources you need to continue your education so that those things are available to you too.
Okay, I'll look into that a little bit more and get back to you.
Well, thanks for coming in.
All right, thank you.
Come in.
Hi, Mallory.
Hi, Emily.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. I've been having some issues on the floor with the new charge nurse, David. I've never had any issues before with any of the other charge nurses. Rachel and Sarah, we always get along fine, and if I have a problem, we discuss it together, and they help me understand and help me learn. And he seems kind of closed off and short and not really willing to expand on anything. I just didn't know if it was me personally or what to do.
Okay, I understand where you're coming from, and I don't think this is something that you've done or anything against you personally. Men and women have different leadership styles that are gender driven. Women usually, but not always, demonstrate individual consideration. This means that they try to treat each individual equitably and recognizing individuals' needs and providing learning opportunities. You may also see female leaders using intellectual stimulation, like challenging employees to think in new ways. But males, on the other hand, tend to rely on formal authority and position when dealing with subordinates. Males, however, can possess the qualities most female leaders have. They just have to learn to lead that way. Does this help you at all?
Yeah, I think I'll just kind of talk with him and let him know that it's nothing that he's done against me. Maybe some of the things that help me feel like he's helping me learn, maybe some things that he could change, you know, in a not so pushy way.
Yeah, I think that would be good.
All right, thank you.